I got it this time. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to planetherring. It's Wednesday night, and we are starting the RMSOLO Summer Sim Racing Series Week 2. So let me get in here. We're running a little behind. I don't even know if I want to join this, but we do need to get the Discord channel up and running. It's a little chatty, but it's interesting for you anyway. Let's see, make sure everything, oh, we're still a monitor short here. There we go, get everything on. Get loaded up here. So we're in the RMSOLO lobby. Everything's good. Let's go ahead and join this session. I believe I have all my other utilities loaded. Get into the session, and we're going to go ahead and get started with the practice.
One thing they need to change in iRacing is they need to add support for the cursor so that you can just use stuff with the, VR headset instead of having to use the mouse.
So of course, I'm going to mute this real quick. So of course, this is week 2 of the summer series, which we're doing 2 events. First event is in the Skip Barber Formula 2000. And we are at the new version of the Charlotte Roval. This ought to be interesting. Good little track. Lots of little areas that can get you, and others that are pretty fast. It's not too hard of a track, but it does require some skill. And then of course the second event, which will begin about 9:30, 9:40. After this one, we will be doing I believe it's the dirt street stocks at USA. So that'll be the second event, but I'm going to go ahead and let's have a look, see what we can do here. Results wise, nobody's on the results yet. Let's go ahead and look at this. I do know that we do have some curbs here tonight, so I'm going to take this down just a notch. Lowest fuel, we're going to see what our gas is. I'm going to switch this over to the racing view, and then we can get going here. Let's see what kind of time we can put up on the board. Let's adjust that view since the last one I had was for the IndyCar race the other night. There we go. That's not too bad. Crank that up a little bit.
Basically, you lose points.
And of course,
all right, so they're racing to 100 points. I'm racing to a negative 100 points.
Exactly.
Pit lane speed limit.
I mean, I see how it is. You want to race with us?
Exactly.
Hey, everybody.
I kind of do, but
give me a second. I gotta make sure I figure out where we're racing.
There's a car behind. Take care. Rejoin him.
Are you creating a new lobby?
Yeah, I'm just making sure I set up where we're racing correctly.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Ooh, good tracks this week.
Transferred to the junior.
Yeah.
I won't lie, I did see that you guys had the Z in your rotation, and I thought about it.
Yep, the very last car is the Fair Lady.
I know.
The Fair Lady.
The
No.
Fair Lady.
The Fair Lady.
The Fair Lady also is the 300 CX, so
No, no.
actually
The Fair Lady. The original OG 240.
all right.
Look at this guy.
Steven, did you do the iRacing updates? I don't
Yeah,
think
they're like half a gig.
I think it's like 600 megs?
Yeah, it's around 600.
Okay.
that's not as bad as like that 9 gigabyte one.
Yep. That was pretty insane.
You gotta turn your computer on at least once a week, Steven. Goddamn. Probably
got Windows updates all the way back to January on that motherfucker.
I've been updating it. I'm not sure if Steam's up to date though.
It would. It should do it as soon as it launches. So I imagine.
Oh, okay.
All I want to know is Steven playing Valorant?
Yes.
I played a game with him. We won.
We played last. Yeah.
That was
We
actually
tried
the
one
best
around
team.
last night. It was pretty good.
How'd it go?
It was fun.
Yeah. I was
Steve and
reading a
carried
little
Brian.
bit more about it. It sounds like that every character has like a special ability.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I see Ryan's already trying to scare the shit out of me.
Well, it doesn't take much to scare the shit out of you. Like,
I mean, I do have like a bad intestinal tract. Intestinal.
All right, let's keep going.
how's the 240 coming along? Like,
Good, actually. I just got the rings and the rod bearings, but we did discover cracks in the freeze plugs.
oh, that's not good.
Yeah, it was probably just from the previous owner. The motor
Set to 2
froze bad
times
at
quick.
some point because I noticed there was some weeping from the old freeze plugs, but we can fix that. It's not a big deal.
All right. I'm jumping over. I'll talk to you boys later.
All right.
But
yeah.
But it looks like everything will go together pretty soon, so I'm expecting probably end of June the motor will be back, and
Okay.
maybe early July I should have everything back up and running.
Okay. That's pretty awesome, dude. Like, you can do all that like stuff. Usually, if it's I can't do any of that stuff, so
P3.
Well, I mean,
Sector 3 times
I only
quick.
took the motor and disassembled everything.
On
There's
your
still
left.
like the whole
Clear
machining
left.
portion of it that I'm having someone do.
okay.
But still being able to like just rip the motor out and bring it to someone and have them just do the important stuff is helpful. Save a lot of time and
Car left. Still there. Still there. Clear left.
Sector 1 times okay.
although the cams and rocker arms were completely shot, so that was an unfortunate budget increase. So you know how on a cam, like the on the lobes, the finish should be like a mirror finish, completely smooth across.
Yeah, yeah.
On mine, when they machined the original cams, they actually probably ran the mill a little too fast, and you could actually see the ridges, which created like little pressure points on the rocker arm.
Your quickest overall. You're now
Oh, wow.
0.21
That sucks.
quicker than second place. That
So,
lap was at
do you think you can get replacement cams?
134.76.
Yeah, I can. They just have to be a custom grind from a stock cam,
Okay.
but it'll take 4 weeks though.
Sector 1 is quick.
I did have a part failure on the sim rig the other day.
Yeah. What happened?
Oh, the bearing for the wheels for the yaw actually gave out. It exploded. It sent ball bearings all over my floor.
Was this user install error?
Hard to say honestly.
Sector 2 times
Though the
okay.
wheels actually came assembled in the chair when I first got it,
Okay.
so there's nothing for me to install incorrectly.
Okay.
But I just went to a skateboard shop and bought 4 new bearings for the wheels for like $4, so it was an
Okay.
easy fix.
How do you like? I mean, with the yaw, it's got to be pretty awesome, right? Like, you probably don't even need that much more force feedback on the wheel because you're getting everything from the chassis now.
No, you're right.
P2. That's your best lap
You
in
can
this
kind of
session.
feel
You're
the back of the car
currently
give out a
0.9
little bit.
off the
It's
pace.
easier to.
Yep.
You can
Sector
actually
3
save
is
a Miata in this
0.42
game,
off
which
the
is
pace.
crazy.
You can actually drive the Miata, you said?
You can save it in a
Oh,
slide.
oh. Yeah, you can save it in with the wheel too. It just really, but yeah, I bet with a chassis where you can actually feel what's going on, it's probably a lot easier, right?
Yeah, definitely.
You're 0.2 off the pace in Sector 1.
And Rallycross is just absolutely insane.
Oh, I bet.
One 133.5. I'm 133.7.
I want like I want to upgrade like my motion rig so bad. But I know it just doesn't make sense right now with, you know, real world racing going on and all the money being diverted to that, or whatever money I have.
Yeah. Although when you come over here and try it out, I'm sure it will change your mind.
Oh, absolutely, dude. I don't get me wrong. I love sim racing. It's so much fun. You know what I mean? It's just a blast, and it's so convenient to do. Like, I don't have to like spend days a week
P4, good lap. That's your
like,
best in the session.
trying to tweak things
Sector
on
3
the
is a tenth off
suspension,
the
like,
pace.
you know, like, oh, you want to change the spring rate in project cars? Oh, go to the menu.
For me, it made sense because I don't have a car to race right now, and the pandemic kind of made it
Yeah.
an easy choice.
Absolutely. Smart choice, actually, I would say.
133.2.
It was also because of the COVID bucks that we got pretty much cemented my choice.
Did you get COVID bucks?
I didn't get grub.
Nice. I got
I mean,
no
there's
COVID
another
bucks.
round maybe coming out soon, but we'll see.
Okay. Do you have kids?
No, not right now.
Okay.
We are dinks.
Yeah? That's, and you got COVID bucks? How the hell does that work?
Oh yeah, look at that time.
P3, that's your quickest lap in this session.
I mean, they're
0.0 seconds off the pace.
That's what I want to know.
Well, as long as you're not making like $180,000 a year, you get the full amount. Unless you're Rich Sanjay and you're making like $1 million a year or something, right?
Yeah, right. Pretty sure Rich Mikey Boy makes more money than Rich Sanjay.
Yeah, 132.8. That was not bad.
So when do you think the 240 is going to be ready?
I'd say beginning of July.
Yeah?
Yeah, and just in time to like do some track days, maybe some motocross. We'll see.
Oh wow, dude. That's pretty impressive that you're going to get it done so soon.
I mean, it only really took me like maybe 2
Okay,
days
Michael,
worth of work
you've
to
got
pull the
half your
motor.
fuel left.
Just you know to take the components out of it and drain fluids and just get it ready. Although there's like not much to an older car.
Mm-hmm.
Seems to be working.
You're now 1.7
Don't you apologize,
off the
Stephen.
pace. Sector 3
Yeah,
is
I was gonna say,
0.33
it's not when you take the corner.
off the pace.
Car right. Clear right.
Unless you're Jeff and you drive through someone.
Well, let me go back to the kids because I got a 60 seconds.
Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace.
Mikey boy, what kind of times are you running?
134s.
Okay. Did you practice at all?
I did like 3 laps earlier today.
Sector 2 is 0.6
Steven,
off the
what kind of lap
Clear
times are you
right.
running?
Clear right.
The other day, I think it was
Okay.
last Thursday or last Friday, I practiced something. It was like a 132.
All right, that's not bad
God
on
damn,
that.
Steven.
Let's see where we're at
But
here.
Dave Santel and Robert 131s and 132s.
Got an optimal of a 130.4 right now, and I got held up
Oh,
2
yeah.
laps in a row.
I just did a 132.9.
Yeah,
There's a little bit
Dave's
more
got
grip
that.
than there was with the settings I had for
Let's
practice.
look at that lap.
Yeah, it's chilly right now. There's a lot of grip out on track.
So they didn't yell at me for hitting that green cone on pit lane exit. That's fine.
Have to listen for this. All right, so he doesn't downshift
Wait,
until
where'd my
here.
relative box go?
I think he stays in third there. Wow, that's close. We got maybe a little bit of a toe. Keep watching. Okay, so let's see what he does. Oh, he brakes
So,
really
between
late.
VR and a motion rig, how awesome is your setup now?
I would say 11 out of 10.
That's awesome.
The seat's so much more comfortable.
Yeah, did the seat come with it, or did you get like a different seat?
Oh, I just got a normal car seat.
Okay.
All right, let's
how's the
see.
chassis
We
flex, by the
are
No reflex, honestly. It's really
4, 5.
solid.
What
All right,
chassis do you have?
let's see.
DOF reality.
He's definitely attacking those
I have no idea when my track racer chassis is going to be here. Probably sometime in July, I hope.
curves.
See.
But
I'm
I just
gonna-
got like a
Let's see what happens if you bring it up to
I can't even
4
remember, a
with
Scorpio
that.
Type R or something. Oh, sorry, it's NGK Type R seat.
All right, let's see what we can do here.
But yeah, my old PC gaming seat with the leather.
There's a
nose
car
support,
approaching.
anything
Watch
makes
your
it really
mirrors.
comfortable
Stay behind
for
the
long
white
periods of
line.
time.
So he's getting here, and then he's getting a lot closer to that. That's probably one of the biggest mistakes I'm making. Whoop, there we go. Slide off in the grass.
Steven, how's the Cobalt?
Good?
Did you do any of the stuff we talked about? Like change the settings?
Not yet. I ordered the front trans mount that's worn out on it and got some tie rods, but they won't be in before the event.
Okay.
I mean, the car handled really good this last weekend. I just kept clipping that damn cone.
Mm-hmm.
I was a second off of Kai's raw time with my raw time.
Did you?
So.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, I think it's a little too loose.
Be P6.
Yep,
Snuck
yeah,
up
it's
on me.
too loose like
Yeah,
that.
well, I didn't expect you to like try to warm your tires through the middle of a corner. Sorry.
Let's bring
I
that
completely
back
lost
now.
it, so
Oh, you did? Okay. I
yeah,
was like, is he warming his
crap.
tires? Like, what's going on?
Let's try it on 2 and see what
I'm
happens.
still like getting used to iRacing.
Yeah, no worries. It's a lot less forgiving than a lot of other sims, so it takes a little while to get used to.
All right.
He takes it, he's clear.
Random tires sitting. Belong to Jalta. The new damage model on these cars is hilarious.
Is it better or worse?
Oh, just the damage model. Everything like explodes off the car. It's hilarious.
God dang it. I hit a wall.
A little yellow car in front. Get the hell out of the way.
You forgot the move bitch part, Dave.
Ooh, bitch, get out the way. Which I'm primo drafting range right now. You don't want to use quite that much curb, Raj.
I know. I was like, I'm not gonna make it. So I was like, let's just go ahead and let's go over the berm, shall we?
What was over at that time? Shit.
P7.
Don't know that I
What
like
anti
this
Roval
either.
are you guys running? I've been doing
7.
8.
8, definitely.
I'm a 6, but I think I need to make it stiffer.
Make the car diabolically loose and learn to live with it.
Diabolically loose.
Yep. He plays a lot of Diablo. I want to see how Kevin
2 is
enforces us
3.5
like
seconds. Off
going
the pace.
underneath the white and blue line over and over again.
You could just not be a dick and not do it.
No, but like when you're
That's not an option.
That's not an option.
Wait, so what about this white and blue line after the first corner?
So you're not supposed to go under it, basically, is what Kevin's saying. Like the game doesn't penalize you for it, you know what I mean? But like it's considered bad form because people in like the public lobbies, like you'll hear them like complain and they'll be like, I'm gonna report you to iRacing, and some people are like, chill out, dude. If iRacing wanted to penalize you for that, they would have given you a
It's
1x or 2x.
Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty
So
easy barrier to establish for out of
Yeah.
bounds. It's literally a
only-
huge straight line.
Wait, so where is the only place that we're not allowed to go below is where the red and like after the chicane, right?
Oh, somebody's
No,
upside
so
down.
you can go. It's just in the banking. So for what I discussed with Kevin was after the chicane, there's like a white line across the track. You'd be above the apron by that white line.
Oh, okay.
And then
Oh, so you're sitting there saying in the bank sections, just stay in the banking.
yeah, in the
Oh,
bank
okay.
section, stay above the line. Flat section, everywhere else.
Okay.
It's like when
'cause
you
I was gonna-
first come out onto the NASCAR track, it's good to like down on there. Like you're gonna swing up either way, just don't come back down and ride the apron after that.
Sector 2 is 0.5
Yeah.
off the
So,
pace.
okay, I was doing that anyways. I thought we were talking about like after the chicane, there's the red and all that. So
I think everybody's okay with that 'cause it's flat there. But yeah, you'll basically see, like, next time you go through, look, there's a white line across the track right after that. Be above the blue bottom.
Yeah, that's
That, I
fine.
guess.
That's totally acceptable.
Yeah.
That puts you 2.8 seconds off the pace. Sector 3 is 1.3 off the pace. Sector 1 is 1.3 seconds off the pace.
Oh man, I saved that clip right there. It's the longest drift ever.
So of
And
all the
saved it.
cars to drive on this track, like I
Right
think
side.
during a public lobby session,
Clear
I
right.
ended up driving this track on like the Spec Racer Ford on the old tire model.
Sector 2 is 0.33
Basically
off
the
the pace.
death machine where everybody's spinning out.
Okay.
Oh, did we both do
Just
that
go
together,
right-
Ryan?
here's the
Yeah, I
goal.
think so.
We did, didn't we?
Yeah, I think so. That
Yep,
was bad.
I feel
So
like
bad, dude. Oh
I
my
lost my
God.
life several times.
You were pronounced dead multiple
3
times, only to be resuscitated over and over again.
is the way to go. Let's stick this
That
up
was the
as high.
first time I managed to bend the roll bar in that car.
All right. I don't know that I can go any faster. I really don't. And my fastest time
Where
is
you
not
gotta qualify
25
you to
seconds.
get
There's a car
points?
approaching.
Top 8
Don't
or
cross
top
the
10?
white line.
No, in the
your
first
right.
heat, it's
Clear
top
right.
8. And then in the main one, almost everybody gets points, I think. But there's something really broken with the way Kevin did points, and I warned him about it.
I know, but I'm talking about just qualifying. If you qualify so
top
high.
6, I think.
Okay. Fuck, I'm 7th right now.
Oh, we're not even in qualifying, are we?
I know, but I'm just sitting there saying, like,
Dude, don't worry. In qualifying, it's like 2 laps, so most people are gonna make mistakes anyways. So just remember, if you don't qualify that well, just look for Dave Santel and fucking punt him.
That's
Alright.
right. That's right. It's the blue car with gold wheels. Can't miss it.
Eighth, task board.
Well, it seems like at least Matty Boy started joining the Project Cars too. That's pretty nice.
oh shit.
That needs a toe.
Stevie, you want to give me a bump drift?
Uh,
Who, me? Different Michael.
it's gotta be different, Michael.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's probably different, Michael.
Too many Michaels.
Yeah. I think you should legally change your name.
I was the
Mr.
first
Boy.
Michael.
Yeah, change it to
We
Ryan.
shall call you the Fairy.
Change it to Ryan. Ryan's
Sector
feeling
1
really
is
lonely. He needs
0.7
another
off the
Ryan.
pace.
There's only, what, 2 of us in here now?
I can't believe I'm 8th.
Dude, Delta. Oh god, buddy.
Oh shit, sorry.
Oh my god.
I saved it. Oh, I'm so sorry though. I actually got my rear tire or front tire caught your rear tire and it threw me up in the air.
Uh-huh.
the other side of your car.
Did you
Well,
hear
there's-
NASCAR's not going to allow Confederate flags anymore, Steven?
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, that's cool. I never really cared for it too much, so it's not.
Yeah.
But there's your bump draft, Michael.
Yeah, a little less bumpy, more drafty.
You slowed down a lot more than I was
59.
expecting.
You're
I
currently
even lifted a little bit.
2.0 seconds.
Anticipate you
Leaders
slow down.
pace.
You slow down more
The
than I was
lap time
expecting.
was at
Warming up yet.
1:33.01.
Because I was only out for about a lap and a Takes like 2-3 laps to get good tires on here.
I still had a 133.2 on that lap.
Well, Steven, you'll be happy to know I made it into the 132s.
You're in the
You still
132s
guys
now?
Yeah, mid 132s. Are those guys in the 131s, you said?
No, I'm not in the 131 stage.
We're flirting with the 130s right now.
Nice.
We got a nice 30 in the bag. It's
I'm just not
Run.
doing enough in certain sections. And I know I'm losing time over there.
you guys are full speed on tires again.
Yeah, 131
Thought I
low,
wish the
131
car was
2,
like a
131
pattern. So bad.
On your right.
Oh, they make.
Clear right.
Who's Adam Buckles? Is that your brother, Kevin?
Yeah, it's Kevin's problem.
Ah, shit. I gotta keep-
That last lap was a 1:33.60. Sector 1 is 0.5 off the pace.
Left side. Hold your line. Clear left.
Sector
So
2 is
Raj, you know how
0.8
you're
off the
how
pace.
they're not found the Confederate flags anymore?
Yeah.
I'm
what about that?
making a prediction. It's gonna be Alabama track, Talladega. There's gonna be somebody that does something stupid there.
Uh-huh.
A fan. I just guarantee it's gonna happen at some point. Those guys are like nuts. I think they mentioned something about that last year or something like that.
Uh-huh.
About the flags, and they threw a big Talladega fans threw a big shit fit about it.
You're currently 2.1
Oh, I'm
off the
sure
pace.
the
Sector
facts
3
down
is
south,
0.8 off the
They're gonna do
pace.
some dumb shit anyways.
So you think 3.1 gallons is enough for a race?
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
This car does not consume that much fuel. Or at least iRacing does not consume that much fuel. Let's put it that way.
I'll try 7 on the anti-roll. I'm scared. I had 6, but I ain't going to 8 like some of you folks.
You're a tenth off the pace in Sector 2.
I'm a little bit faster. Almost.
You're now 2.0 off the leader's pace. That lap was a 133.00.
Hey, do I need to restart my PC after the latest iRacing update?
Gonna need to.
Hey Suraj, I fixed all the stuttering and bullshit that I was having.
Did you? I was gonna tell you, dude.
I just uninstalled the drivers.
Oh, really? Okay. Because Kai was telling me to reset NVIDIA the control panel. If you do a factory reset on it, like it fixes that.
Yeah, that's what I basically did. I uninstalled everything NVIDIA.
Yeah.
Just started over, and all I reinstalled back was the driver, and now it's great.
Nice. That's awesome.
Maybe I'll try that.
What stuttering issue? Because I've been having some weird things happen once in a while.
Wherever there was like a lot of cars or a lot of buildings near the track, like no matter how low I put the iRacing settings, I would drop FPS down into like the 70s and 60s. It was really annoying. And then it would drop the, actually my VR headset would shut off in the middle of the race. That happened to me last week like 3 times. But I think that was a cooling issue, so I added 3 fans. That doesn't happen again.
So you just uninstalled everything and just installed a fresh set of drivers?
Yeah. You don't have to even like uninstall the entire drivers. You can just apparently reset the NVIDIA control panel to
10th
default.
position. That puts
If
you
you did anything,
2.4 seconds off the
Good
pace.
lord.
That was a 133.36.
You causing that issue?
Who's got the Subaru livery? That's awesome.
That's me.
I love it.
Always Santel.
That guy that works.
The guy that works for Subaru.
Oh, that makes sense.
Subaru.
Sector 1 is 0.45 off
So
the
does anybody
pace.
else kind of like pump the brakes as they're going into the chicane? Like,
What do you mean?
like I kind of like modulate, but like I like lift a little, get back on a little, like as just I don't know if I should be doing that or not.
I mean, do whatever stops the rear end from fucking switching places with the front. That's my advice.
Yeah, well.
Oh,
I
God
don't
damn it.
know.
Oh, I'm out of the fuel. So,
It'd be nice if I could actually
car will
get a
do 18
good-
laps.
We've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Whatever I had in the tank. Let's go look.
0.1 gallons.
Possible. Let's see. 3.1 gallons.
P11, that's your fastest lap. You're currently 1.8 off the leader's pace. That lap was a
That should be good for
132.81.
the race, right?
Sure.
130s. Was it a 25-minute race?
I think the first one's like a 15-minute race. The second one's a 25-minute race or something.
Okay.
Apparently Tyler can't make it today because he's got to like work on his Miata.
Oh yeah, we're going to High Points on Friday.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Right, what are you driving out there?
I'm bringing the rally car.
The rally car?
Yeah, I got nowhere to test it now. The core closed, so. Yeah, I got tarmac rally tires on the Integra, and it'll be a sideways good time out there.
Sector 2 is 0.5 off the
Wait,
pace.
what did you do to, you're saying you can just reset the NVIDIA control panel? How do you do that?
Just to open the NVIDIA control panel. And there's a restore or reset button that you can click on. What'd you give
Let's
everybody?
see.
You're welcome, Michael.
P10, that's your quickest lap in this session. You're now 1.5 seconds off the pace. You've just done a 132.37.
Oh, nice. Mike Tran the third has decided to join us.
Here, I got it.
Oh, I know what Tyler's doing tonight. He ordered all this bullshit arrow stuff.
Is he installing the?
Yeah, he's putting all of
he
his
actually
cards
doing
and
brake?
splitters and nonsense on his PLA driver.
So, hey Siraj, in the NVIDIA control panel,
Sector
where
1
is
is
this
0.42 off the
I
pace.
feel like on the bottom, bottom right-hand side.
I just have the normal NVIDIA control panel, right? I don't see.
Yeah.
Alright,
Just
let's
the
do this.
Normal NVIDIA control panel.
Wish I had a
Like,
bit of a toe.
should you be under like the adjust image settings with preview, or
Say what?
like, because you can select a task in the control panel, right? And it changes what you're saying.
Yeah, the NVIDIA, like, you know, like the little system tray thing, the NVIDIA icon. You know what I'm talking about?
NVIDIA settings.
Yeah, like the NVIDIA settings in the system tray. It takes you into the control panel for NVIDIA.
Yeah, I'm trying that out right now, seeing what it.
There we go.
Yeah, so once you pull that up, you get the spinning logo
7th
image,
position.
and then there's
That's
a
your best
restore
lap in the
default.
session.
Is that what you're
That
talking
puts
about?
you
Restore default,
1.3
yep.
seconds off the pace.
So
Your lap
supposedly
time was
that fixes a lot of issues.
132.00.
Also, like Kai was telling me, the latest driver that came out actually has issues. So he suggested to roll back if you updated to the newest one.
Yeah.
Do you,
The thing is popped like frames per second like crazy in Project Cars and iRacing.
When did the latest one come out?
Not too long ago.
So
I think the one that I saw
I don't think I've
was
updated
like
recently.
446.10, and it's okay.
Okay. Yeah, as long as like you found a version that worked, like
if you do a restore defaults, do you just leave it there and let the application decide and all that other stuff, or can you put it back to the settings you had before?
you can let the application decide.
All right, let's find out.
That would have saved me a lot of work if that actually worked.
I know, right? Instead of like installing the driver and everything.
That's
like if that doesn't work,
I
do it
fixed
like
it at
mine.
least.
That's it.
You're currently
That
1.5
sucks, dude, that you were
off the
having
latest
that
pace.
issue. I was like,
Sector
I don't know
3
what to
is
tell you.
0.5 off the pace.
Yeah, I tried everything, and then
On your
finally I was
left.
like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna
Hold
try
your line.
this.
Clear
You're gonna
left.
take
Turn
a
off.
Okay, Michael, we estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel
That's what I
remaining.
do.
Yep. BFG, baby.
I have a few of those.
One way to fix your issues.
Car right. Clear right.
Sector 1 is 0.46 off the pace.
Somebody tell me why sometimes this car doesn't downshift.
It's the loading on the
You have to be off the
transmission.
throttle.
You have to
And
be
there's
up completely.
Yeah, and there's sometimes if you're actually having too much engine braking, like if you're really high in the RPMs and you let off, it won't actually release. Kind of like a normal, like old school sequence. It reminds me a lot of like my motorcycles when I had them back in the day.
Sector 2 is 0.8 off the pace.
Well, we are in the top 10 in this practice session. Let's see where I'm at. Standings 31.9.
Oh no.
Yes, the sweet sound of Siraj.
I don't know. I've turned down some of the details, and I'm looking at like the camper caravans parked on the side of the track, and they appear to be floating. Is it just me, or as you're coming into the?
Do they have
oval?
any Confederate flags on them?
Not anymore, as of a few hours.
They've been banned in the latest update.
Man, it's gonna be a good race up at the front. A lot of people down into like the low
Sector 1 is
131s now.
1.8 off the pace.
Yeah, I've seen the comments on the
Is there something? There must be something different with these temperatures
Alright.
or something. I didn't get anywhere close to.
Hold your line. You're on the left, 3 wide.
It's pretty chilly right now. I'm struggling to get into the 130s.
Oh, I just set 2 purple sectors, so maybe we'll get there.
Also, Siraj, it doesn't look like that fixed it at all.
It didn't? Okay.
No.
Sounds like you gotta do what Ryan's suggesting.
How long is there left in practice?
Right side,
12 minutes.
clear right.
Yeah.
I can fix that.
Yeah, you probably could if you have it downloaded already. Or if you have real internet, unlike myself. Oh god. Sorry, Stephen.
I saw you coming and you were sliding. I'm like, oh shit.
So most definitely both of us. Or at least our wings.
Alright, I do think.
Very
Hey
little
Mike,
fuel left.
Giuseppe,
this
are
lap,
you in the
this lap.
green and black car?
He's in like a Rasta colored car.
Ah, shit, I forgot to turn on fucking trading paints.
How do you forget to turn that on? Like, have it load when it starts?
Just run the program while you're in iRacing.
You have to exit.
It usually just runs in the background.
For trading paints to kick in, or
You can hit Control R.
Well, so much for trying to let Rob
Sector
around.
1 is 0.8, off the pace.
Okay, so what version did someone download that they found?
I think mine is 446.10. I think that one works.
Now, this is certainly going to give everybody a good understanding of how to practice the Skippy.
Oh gosh, I want to direct me to find old revisions.
I don't know if I have to restart the. Does anybody know if iRacing needs to be restarted?
For trading paints to work?
Yeah, for trading paints to work.
I don't know.
No, just hit Control R.
Yeah.
Yeah, Control R should do it.
Control R.
Hey, do you know whether on their site you can find older revisions? Because it just takes you to the latest, not any.
It might be archived somewhere in the forum.
8th place. That lap time was 133.23.
Yeah, I think the one I downloaded
Alright, well, let's
was
look
actually,
see
I just
where
had
we're
it on my
at.
machine from whenever that was the current version.
So we're in the 131s, just barely. 5, 6, 7, 8th place on that.
There is a chicane there. I did not remember that.
It's a different chicane than the old version. It was a way faster and frankly more pointless chicane because it wasn't really a braking zone for a lot of cars.
Yeah, I have not driven this version before.
Like you could just lift in top gear in a GT3 car and make it.
At least they didn't put like sausage curb something in there.
Wow, how are these
I don't think
guys?
so. No,
How
no,
sausage
you can cut.
curb?
No, you can cut it if you need to. It's like the Le Mans chicanes, except there's nothing that makes you really slow
I
down.
made the one in the front straight much bigger too.
I think it's like a 4 or 5 second penalty if you cut it though.
Yeah,
So
it's
if you do
almost
slow,
five.
slow way, way, way down.
Unfortunately, there is no 446.10. It's only
Oh,
.14.
sorry.
The previous version it looks like is
actually take-
445.87.
I'm not sure. Let me park here. I'll go and look.
Ryan probably got the Russian hacked version.
Yes, Giannis emailed it to me.
There you go.
Here, let me look.
Oh God.
This isn't fair, guys. I want a draft lab.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Hey,
Vivek, what up, dude?
Oh, it's 446.1.
Yeah, wow, that is an amazing. That's
Oh, that doesn't help because that's the one I have.
Oh, sorry.
Just reinstall the driver apparently. That's what Ryan's trying to tell you.
Yeah, I mean, it made a world of a difference. It's completely fixed now that I did that.
Alright, 1 second.
Let's just keep watching this. We did get a bit of a tow at the first part.
wait, is this track different?
Different how?
Well, I've only gotten to do maybe like 5 laps of this a little earlier in the
So
week.
we
but,
have about
I
6
don't think
minutes
I played
left.
Two
So.
versions. There's two
Okay.
versions.
It's
and
only
the
the only
version, like a new
difference.
version.
The only difference is the chicane. This one is like a tighter chicane
There's a
than the
car
2018
approaching. Stay
version.
behind the white line.
Right side, clear right.
The chicane at the end, I guess?
In the back straight.
Back straight.
Not the lap, not like before the finish line. The rest of it is the same.
Well, I'll try to keep it clean and not run into anybody while I'm trying to learn it.
Just run the whole qualifying. That's what I'm gonna do anyway, because I didn't get into practice until fairly late.
Mike, that be
You'll have enough
what
fuel
was that?
to do the whole 10 minutes.
On your left.
Bro, I looked in my rearview mirror and saw you
You're on
gaining
the
on me
right.
while I was braking. I freaked
Hold your
out.
line.
I just noticed that.
Hold your line.
Like,
Hold your line.
my man, Mike.
Left side,
timid
clear
there.
left.
Okay, well. That was good.
Nice save, Mike.
Bad luck, Michael. That was a big one. Are you okay?
I was considering punting you, but I already warmed up my tires.
Should have gone for it.
I'll remember
Oh,
that
that's
next
a second right there.
Not during the race, just during practice.
Well, we'll be going pretty
Hey
soon
man,
here.
it's called iRacing, not iFollowing. You better go for some shit.
Follow.
Or I
Pit
losing.
exit's clear.
iCrashing. iWrecking is really what
iPunting?
it's colloquially known as. There's a great video of Lando Norris dive bombing in an MX-5, like the guy who's the most watched iRacing streamer on Twitch or whatever. It's so funny. He's leading the race and he's just going, "Don't do it, Lando! Don't do it! Don't do it!" And then he bombs the shit out of him and like pushes him onto that big sausage curve, and he spins out and hits the wall. And he's just like silent. And he's just like, "Motherfucker, man!"
Are you talking about the British guy? What's his name? Jimmy Broadbent?
No, not Broadbent. He's the most watched on YouTube, but no, as far as like Twitch, this guy's still the king. His name's Matt Malone.
Guys, I just want to point out the top 2 people on the team sheets right now both have gold wheels. So if you're looking to pick up some time, go out, change your wheel color real quick, and come back in.
I'm not sure gold on cow is gonna look very good.
Oh yeah, well, absolutely.
It'll have to be bronze, I think. Or copper.
Gold on cow sounds perfect.
Gold on cow sounds amazing.
Did anybody share their setup for this weekend?
I did not. I thought maybe Ezra wasn't sharing a setup, but just like kind of helping out. My setup is from like a premium service. I don't mind sharing it, but it's probably not going to do you a ton of good at this point.
Sector 1 is 1.5 off the pace.
I seem to struggle with some understeer in a lot of places.
Are you just running baseline?
For the most part, I've tinkered with it a hair. 26 psi in the front, 27 in the back.
Just do 25 all around.
I don't know if it's the same way, but you with the old tire model, you used to run literally the minimum pressure. But I don't know if it's still that way. So.
Sector 2 is 1.2 off the pace.
0x 1/16.
Spring perch is only the ride height, so you should have it as low as possible.
Not
on this
here.
track. I don't think there's anything that you need to, anything in particular that you need to clear. If this were like the Nürburgring or Interlagos, like a couple other tracks with particularly high curbs, you need it a bit higher.
Not entirely sure I agree with that here.
I don't know. Well, maybe like for the last chicane, you need the.
But
I
both
don't know.
chicanes, helps me.
Or like -2.
I'm running 0, just like you.
Give it a shot. Thank you.
Yep, do that and crank your sway bar up until you feel like you can't control it.
Let's try that. We should be going to qualifying here very, very shortly.
That was a big old yeet, Siraj. I hope you appreciated that.
Yeah.
Watch your mirrors, there's a car approaching.
Wasn't sure if it was gonna stay out of the wall or not.
Well, you're able to, so looks like it worked.
Dude.
Alright guys, so remember the aprons are off limit in
Alright. I maintained
the oval
that I would
turn.
have a 30.6
and,
if
red
only
flag.
I could get a draft.
Have a good time.
And that's the story that I'll stick to.
Yeah, it looks like we are getting ready to go to quali.
Nice day picks.
I was like, why not?
And there it is.
Luckily, I left a little on the table. I was able to.
I know. I also
don't
made
make
sure not
it.
to drift out to like cut you off. So.
Normally, if it were like that late and I hadn't left anything on the table, I'd have
Well,
to cut
let's
it.
see
Yeah,
what
no,
we
I
got
get it.
here.
I knew you would.
Lowest
Knowing
fuel,
you, I knew it would be
and
coming
let's
down.
go see what we can do with this.
Try, dude.
No, you're good. You're a clean racer, dude.
I'm
Sure.
better. I'm better at controlling my car, whatever car it is, generally, in iRacing than Project Cars too. So. Vivek, did you get a feel for that chicane?
All right, let's do the
We'll
qualifying
see.
thing.
Alright,
Lane speed limit is 40
I'll just
miles
try
per
not
hour.
to crash.
All
I
clear.
think I'm just
Push
gonna
now. We have
try to
2 laps
get
to get the job done, mate.
Dude,
positions by not crashing, and
You're a
rather
champ,
than,
dude. I don't want to even hear that kind of talk. You're just trying to. You're just.
well,
You're
let's
like
see
you're
how
trying to
it shakes
hustle us
out.
right now, dude.
Okay, I spun up my warm-up lap.
We just go all the way around this thing. Get these tires going. All this real estate. Just warm this sucker up. And use as much gas as possible.
How the hell do you serve a stop and go? I'm in my block. Stop. They didn't do anything, and it's not clear.
Okay, hang on a second.
But seriously, how are you supposed to clear
I
it?
think you just hit the pit button, right? Get back to the pit.
What hit button?
Oh, never mind. The escape button or whatever it is.
You can just,
I
yeah.
hopped out and back in. It didn't matter. It's still there.
Oh. No clue then, dude.
Because you don't have a qualifying lap set or anything. I don't have access. I can't pull up your name and clear it on my black box right now.
Well, I'll go try to set a lap, but it's still going to have a black flag for me.
Alright.
Jesus, Dave. On the qualifying?
Told you I just needed a draft, boy. And I was talking to Botnick that time coming on the oval first go around, so that was no good.
I got drivers and everything installed last second.
Did you?
Yeah, I hopped in and qualified.
Yeah.
It in.
Nice.
Nice. Was it better?
I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, unknown yet. I'll let you know in a minute.
P5. That was a 133.55.
I forgot to reduce fuel for the quali.
Yeah?
Oh,
Well, don't worry, I spun out in both my quality laps, so this should be fun.
no, I didn't fix it.
You didn't?
Crap.
Do you have like super sampling turned off on the in iRacing?
It's
Sixth
set to
place.
default or
If you have super sampling turned up, turn that off. It's pointless in iRacing. In VR at least. How much more time do we have in the session? Does anybody know?
3.5 minutes.
Thanks.
Wake back up. Yeah, I feel like not doing too badly. I don't know how these guys are doing with their times.
I shouldn't have beaten Sentel so bad on Sunday. He's probably done 200 laps since then. I've done like 10.
All right, let's see now.
Little Tattershaw tonight, huh?
Tattershaw here?
There's no muffin in this bakery.
I think he's getting his car tuned, he said.
Oh, that's right.
what's the super sampling setting called in iRacing?
I have no clue. It's like in the config file.
Yeah, Hayden, I did
Oh.
not get a lap, and it still. I tried pitting again, and it still wouldn't fucking clear.
Okay.
Which probably means I don't get the race.
No, I can clear it. I'll just stop after this lap. Why did you get a stop and go?
Because I crossed the fucking blue line at the very end of the pit exit.
Okay.
But I tried twice to clear it, and I don't know why it won't.
There's probably some glitch that it doesn't work with qualifying.
Okay, let's see where we're at. We're holding steady at 6th place right now. Oh, qualifying 132.9. Not my best, certainly.
It's alright, I clearly suck at this track anyways.
Let's go ahead and
why
bump
I
ourselves
practice
back
so
up. I don't
much,
feel
'cause
like I
I'm
was any
terrible at this track
faster
in the
with
past.
that, so
I am perfectly average right now.
I think I might bump this up
I will
to
be bringing the back of the pack, so don't worry about
2. I
For
do
some
like the
reason,
softness.
I thought it was the old version. So
Yeah, they
I thought
updated
I
it.
knew it.
But
Yeah,
leave
Apparently
it that
you
otherwise.
and Vivek. Both
Yeah,
thought.
Well, I
both.
didn't practice. I've just been on the old version before.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, what about me and Ern?
You guys both had the
Both-
2018 and 2019 versions confused.
Yeah, I think NASCAR changed it after the first year they had the Roval.
Alright, how much more time
they
do
were
we have
going
left
way
in-
too fast
in
through
quali?
that.
28 seconds.
See if there's
What's weird is
anything
I
I
turned
need to
crowds and
lower.
grandstands off, but I could still see them.
Yeah, you might want to turn car details down too, which in VR does absolutely nothing.
Well, I don't know if that's
They've
gonna
definitely done something to their graphics
make
engine. The
something.
settings that had been fine for years suddenly work like shit.
That's the
now.
end of the session. P6.
I just don't know which
And
of these
turn the
settings
cloud
require a
way down.
reset.
Oh, good question.
All right, well,
turn
let's
the clouds
see.
down to like the lowest or something. Otherwise,
All right, so we are going to go with the 3 gallons of fuel. Not going to stretch that one out again. Looks like we got Heat 1 here is a 30 laps.
I will be. So my good
I do
friend
have clouds to
Dan-
low,
So
but
let's go
What's up,
ahead
gents?
and get lined up here. Not going to add
clear your
any
throat, Mr.
gas.
Boy?
We got plenty of that. We
that
got
wasn't
clear
me.
the tires.
Get out of here.
Hey, just be courteous when we lap you, okay?
Gallon and a half is good, right? Or
No.
2.1, I think it is.
I'm gonna be the most discourteous lap person ever. I mean, since Summit is like not racing with us, somebody has to take on the mantle.
Oh god.
Oh,
he's,
yeah, dude.
he's the only one that's ever scared me in sim
A
racing.
sketchy lap car.
Alright, I don't
Come
want
up
to be
behind him and
Michael
you're like-
sandwiches going on in this raid.
So
Oh, dude,
race
so that was
comms
the
in
most
iRacing
sketchy.
or Discord?
Say what?
What?
Do we want race
race-
comms in iRacing or Discord?
You Discord's just for bullshit, dude.
Yeah, if you want like to race comms, it's iRacing, but like we've got Hayden over here, so pretty much race comms is over here if you need something.
If you want,
If
if
you
you
want
want
something,
to
I got
use
you.
iRacing and not be able to understand anyone, use their comms.
Discord is just so much clearer.
I don't get iRacing comms.
gallon
It's like you're
Hey,
talking
I
into
like
a
it when
tin
it
can.
sounds like we're attacking the
Hey.
Death Star.
I'm trying to ask an important question.
Speaking of attacking the Death Star, you'll love my livery today,
Is
Heron.
2.1 gallons good?
Are you the
Please
one
someone
with
answer.
the
3.1.
rebel
2.1.
insignia on the
For
side?
the, for the heat race, 2 should
Yes,
be good.
I
but
have
Yeah,
the
2 should be
rebel
good for the
flag,
heat race.
And
Yeah.
That's
my
what I thought.
racing suit is also the rebel suit.
I forgot to check
30
gallons.
laps. The air temp is 67 Fahrenheit. Heads up,
False
we're going
start.
green.
Do it.
Green, green, green.
Get
V6.
some power.
Clutch kick.
Left side, clear left.
That was the most courteous turn 1 I've ever done in my
On
life.
your right. Hold your line, clear right.
Oh, watch out. Somebody spun out. Oh my god. Sorry.
And here goes with the stuttering.
Well, somebody's either
Ryan's car is like it gets airborne randomly.
Oh,
It did that
really?
in practice too. Yeah, McLaughlin's
It's a bad connection thing.
Oh shit.
And here it
It's got
goes.
new internet too. I used to have DSL.
Stop streaming
that
porn,
sucks.
Ryan.
I just fucked myself
Right
bad.
side. Clear right.
Okay.
No,
God
watch
damn
out.
it.
Somebody's lost it in kid.
I'm up high.
Car right. Clear right.
Let's see, Kevin.
3 wide.
Is there any other way? Could try to go 4 wide.
3 wide into the chicane's a little scary.
Come on.
My all seasons are still cold, so I'm not gonna do that.
P4.
All right, machine, calm down and let's race. There we go.
Oh,
shit.
shoot. Sorry, Steven.
Oh, damn it. I was on your left there, Vivek.
The guy behind's reeling you in. The
Had
gap's
to
now
slam on the brakes.
0.39.
Sorry.
Sorry, Vivek. Hopefully you didn't feel that.
Aaron, you know
didn't.
you need to keep a bump draft.
Sorry, I was just trying to not spin and cause even more destruction.
Whoa. That was really close there, Siraj.
I know.
Really close.
It was kind of a bad place to try to pass.
I was doing fine. Great. Perfect.
Oh, sorry, Hayden, was that you?
Yep. Fucking wheel's gonna fall off, I think.
Turning into a race of attrition.
Well, remember, this doesn't mean shit. It's the main event that it pays all the points. So you're actually better off just doing shitty in this race.
Only the top 12 or so, right?
Yeah, 12, and if you can make it a top 12. Actually, it pays to just hold the 12th position. Like, put yourself in 12th, and you'll have pole at the next one. And that'll pay all the points.
Or you could just try to race to do well.
Or you could just have fun and just race.
Yeah.
And not give a shit about points.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing.
Oh shit, fucking car does not turn left.
Okay,
Yeah, my
Michael.
steering wheel
Hold your
is
nerve,
way
just
off
keep
to
it
the side
smooth.
now.
No mistakes.
Where is the pit entry?
Before the
Right
lap
after the
chicane.
second Roval.
Yeah, keep going towards the inside when the blue line ends.
Look for the big
Watch
Seneco
that
sign.
apron, you can't use it.
You can use it if you're not racing.
If you're going into the
You
pit.
can't use it to your
No,
advantage.
Tran just passed me in the apron
Oh.
after the chicane.
Okay. Tran, redress that position if you got it passing on the apron, please.
I didn't pass anybody. Oh.
You didn't pass Botnick on the apron? 'Cause that's what
No.
he just said. Okay.
The gap in
I
front
pulled out
is
of the
now
pit, and then I was
1.1.
behind it. I didn't pass anybody from after the pit.
Okay. Wow, my luck is just amazing so far this season. But I'm gonna go ahead and just blame myself for cutting the chicane, or else I wouldn't have even been near you guys.
can blame me. I know you want to.
No, it's not your fault. You and Siraj were
Your car
racing.
went airborne as I started passing you.
I know.
Oh,
I saw
man.
that. I'm
You and
watching
Siraj
mine.
were just racing, and you got together. So yeah, you can't make contact with these cars, or else they're really fragile.
I think the term you're looking for is fragile.
Fragile, it's Italian.
Yes.
Dude, that's crazy. The pit crew guy, that app you can download, even knows like Michael Herring's last name, how to pronounce.
You mean crew chief? Crew chief.
Yeah, crew chief. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tran keeps using the apron on the exit from the chicane.
I'm not by anybody right now.
Are you sure it's Tran?
Yeah, dude.
I thought the
sorry,
I thought the
yeah,
painted
Tran,
section
never
of the apron after the chicane was legal.
Looked like it. No, it's Russell.
I was like,
Are you talking about just the red part?
Oh.
The gap
No,
behind
like
is now
over the
1.4
blue
seconds.
line onto the apron.
You can cut it just on the exit, but you can't stay there like on the high banking.
Come here,
I'll have to look at it because
Alright,
you might be.
fuel window
I might be
opens on lap
taking the
10.
exact
It'll
same
end on
line
lap 20.
because I kind of cut the corner a little bit, but keep the tires on the blue line, and then go up the high banking.
Jesus.
I mean, maybe that's why I suck at this track. I don't know.
My car really bounced.
It's not really. It doesn't really make that much of a difference.
That's why I went Jesus. So funny. It's like
I got it.
Everybody's
Too.
cheating
It's
it coming
ridiculous.
onto the oval.
You're allowed to cheat it coming onto the oval. You want to just miss that concrete wall,
The
and then you
yellow
want to
line.
hit the end of the.
You wanna
yeah,
go to
hit
the right
end
of the
that
yellow
old
line.
Exactly.
Yeah, what they said.
What happened to you, Ezra? Is he not here? Or is he just hyper focused?
probably hyper focused.
Hyper focused, dude. He got a 31.9 in qualifying, so.
Yeah, he's really good with skippies. My money was on Ezra winning this Skippy series.
Oh, thanks. A lot of confidence in the reigning defending champion, Nick.
That's what we do around here. We shatter confidence.
Yeah. Good. You need some advantage. Besides my bad luck.
You're right. As long as you just keep having shitty luck, I don't need anything.
Yeah, you just ride this all the way out.
I picked up a cone and now it's just hanging out on my front wheel.
That'll happen. It's in your wing, what it is. But it probably shouldn't get stuck in your wing. I don't know.
Oh,
I thought that.
just flew off.
There you go. I thought that was something that they fixed with the new damage model.
No, it was pretty realistic. It was like kind of inching over towards my tire, and then
just
it just like I just ate it. My car jumped a little, and the cone flew like 90 feet in the air.
Hell yeah.
Come here, moo. Give me some goddamn milk.
If my internet speed is like my driving speed, probably
The gap behind has now decreased to 0.9.
Slowly
crap,
reeling
Mike.
in.
Yeah, Mikey's getting faster. Hey, Kevin, slow down. I need a draft.
Slowly but surely.
Don't call me Shirley.
And I am serious.
tell me surely.
Kevin's too good for us. He doesn't want to hang out with the scruff.
I know. Kevin's the only one that can't concentrate.
I could let you pass, and then we could work together to catch him.
Santel will tell you I was doing or no, he was only with me for the one race, but I was already notorious for talking shit while racing one Sunday.
Honestly, I'm just drafting you a bunch. We're probably the same, or you're faster.
If I could get that corner right, I think I'd be half a second faster.
Shit. That's an awesome trampoline jump there, Ryan.
Man, it really makes me angry. I used to have DSL. I upgrade to fucking cable. Which is supposed to be like 10 times faster, and it's worse.
How many splits do you have before or after the main line?
Just ignore him, he'll go away.
Well, actually, none. It goes right off the main line, because we use satellite.
Sure you're not accidentally on the satellite connection?
Ryan, round 2, here we go.
Good luck.
What
Oh,
mode?
seriously? You're so dirty.
Lap time was 1:32.50.
Whatever one Comcast gave me. Is it a piece of shit?
Yeah, usually. You want a DOCS 3 modem. Oh. Did they give you a modem router, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are shitty.
Maybe I need to run a hard line down here. Wireless used to be fine.
Those all-in-ones aren't good at all.
Oh.
You know what else isn't good? Siraj at driving. Stay on the track.
Don't
Look at this Harry Stevens trying to like get up on our own business.
You passed me and then you're like student driver up here.
Well, Siraj is Sumit's twin, I mean.
Hey, BLM, baby. Brown lives matter.
Bureau of Land Management?
Yep. That too.
Could you enter that any slower?
Yeah, I could. I'll do it next lap for you if you'd like. I'll park it right there. Sideways, too.
Don't forget the smoke.
Yeah, exactly.
Shit, I locked the brakes on that.
The gap ahead is now.
I don't know. That's scaring me there.
Yeah, I
Oh
locked
shit.
the brakes up.
Alright, drafting buddy. It's time to get Mr. Mikey here.
Mr. Boy.
Maybe I should just go wide by accident so we can switch places in the main.
There you go. Well, the main does pay more points, so.
I'm not getting any points. Yay! At least not for the feature or the for the heat.
Car left. Still there. Clear left.
We brushed a wall earlier.
Come on, Michael.
Something's
Don't let
off
him get
with
away.
my line.
Yep, these are very fragile cars. They do not take kindly to hitting walls. Dirt street stock, on the other hand, pretty good at it.
Dude, Ryan, what happened?
I spun. I tried to enter that a little faster than you.
Car left.
I was trying to go much slower.
Hold your line.
Yeah, I noticed when your
Still
wing
there.
was
Clear left.
quickly approaching my head.
All right.
Jesus.
Okay, right.
Whoa,
Nice move,
that was
Mike. Nice
that
move,
was
Harry.
good.
Nice move.
P4. That's the end of the race. We'll get him next time.
Did you get him or what?
Oh,
Just slowed
Oh,
down
why
on the
are there
outside.
why are
That
there
threw me
parts?
off.
There's parts. on
Nah,
this
I let
thing.
him have it in the first chicane so I could draft him down to the
I was trying
last
to run you up
chicane.
a little high so you were uncomfortable. But when I broke, my car went to the left a little bit on me, so I lost my braking,
that's
so I had
funny.
to give it to you.
replay.
Yeah, the thing is, I've actually run this track like a bunch in the NASCAR
I
stuff.
knew you were
So
gonna get a good run there, so I was trying to make you uncomfortable by running you as high as possible there. But like when I hit my braking, like my car pulled to the left, and I was like, shit, like I lost it a little bit, so I had to like just let you have it.
Siraj, you know after that right turn, there's a left turn.
I know. I tried so I can avoid it.
No, but I mean, like, I don't think my entry speed to that is that
All
far
right.
off.
No, it's
far,
not.
right?
Probably it was just me.
Okay, I was like, dude, am I just brake checking Siraj or like what?
No, you're fine. It was just me. I braked it just a smidge too late.
Just a smidge. I'm looking at the replay. It's kind of funny.
Oh. It was hilarious.
Oh damn, I ended in the coveted spot 12.
Who did?
Ezra.
Checkered flag.
Oh,
all right,
yeah,
so the
that's right.
feature is
Do you guys
25
think
minutes,
the bouncing
50
around is internet
laps.
speed, or you think it's like router and wireless type thing?
Wait, 10-minute
Are you on
warm up?
wireless?
It's a
Yeah.
break.
Just a break.
Get it? Okay.
I think. Are you on wireless, Ryan?
Yeah, I've always been wireless. So it's like, well,
Yeah, I
now
think
that
you're
I've
right.
changed, it's a
Probably
problem.
why it's
Okay.
hurting.
I mean, everybody
Alright.
pretty good though.
Yeah, it's still. It's not like you know.
Hmm.
You still had a good race. I just had to, avoid you when you were like trampolining on the track.
Dude,
Well,
you
it's so
guys were
annoying being
catching up
behind
to us
somebody that
fast.
does
Who was?
You and Ryan, as Herring and I were fighting, and then Steven caught up, and then you guys caught up pretty fast.
Oh.
Yeah, on the long runs, I felt like I'm really consistent once I got confidence in the car.
Well,
I
good
missed
for
the
you.
start because I went
got
to
no confidence.
lower my fuel a touch. I missed the start, so it put me in the pits, and then major frame issues for the first lap. Wrecked, pit again, and then it was just a change.
So the main event is 25, right?
It's 25 minutes, correct?
So you guys are saying 3.1 is enough? It sounds like.
Yes,
Yeah,
should be.
it should be.
I think, but yeah.
Hopefully.
Or oh yeah, it is. It's 3.1. Never mind.
Goddamn, Santel's like in the 31, like low 31s.
He's gotten the 30s before.
He has.
Mm-hmm. Like,
His
in
fastest
practice,
during
him and Rob were
practice was
both
30.6.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I finally
was
got
the
into
fastest.
the 33s.
I got him down in the 131s.
Same here.
33.6.
I think
Finally.
131.4 is my fastest, and no, it was 131.7. Okay.
So wait a minute, these are
131.7. Let me see what I got.
You were 132.3.
Me?
Yes.
No, 132.3. Okay.
That was in practice. You got 130. I don't know about the race.
You
I don't know how
mean,
to check
we're
it.
talking about the race.
I can't even see the race. It doesn't really.
I could just
show.
see you go laps. You can go to heat 1 up top up there, and you see your personal ones. But since nobody's on track, you can't really see the other people's.
This interface is so confusing. Like
So-
My last lap was a
Go to
133.4.
Go to laps, and then you can move the thing over to heat 1, and you can see your own personal.
Yeah, but like, how do you do it? Because you can also change the person's name on the bottom. How do you get back to yourself? Oh, you click on yourself. Got it. Yeah, I got down to 131.6.
Bastard.
Dang.
Well, we all know that Santel or Rob are gonna have the fastest lap in the race.
Oh, of course.
okay.
I mean-
so that was the problem.
Santel and Rob are probably iRacing pros. Hey, so Steven, is Ian co-driving with John this weekend?
Mm-hmm. Yep, he was planning on doing it all year this year with him. But originally the plan was FS, but then John was bored one night sitting at home and started looking at car parts, and well, he's an STU now.
I like it.
So what I don't get about the Pikes Peak series is their power requirements are actually based on power at the crank, right?
It's based on power at the wheel, and then there's a formula that converts it to power on the crank, depending on whether
Yeah,
it's
but their
all.
but their end power to weight ratio, like that number point you get, that's based off of the crank horsepower, right?
Correct. That is correct.
Okay. So what I don't know, it's just super weird because I know there are plenty cars faster like in brute acceleration than the Z that I drive, but if you factor in crank horsepower, I'm sitting at around 250.
All right, let's do some warm
which
up.
is right at the limit if you use crank horsepower to do your power to
Pit
weight
lane speed limit is 40 miles per hour.
So you're just barely squeezing into RA, basically, is what you're saying.
Yeah, but if you use that calculation, there are a ton of people that out accelerate the Z in a straight line. So
oh yeah, absolutely.
I don't know if they're like actively monitoring what people say versus what the cars actually do.
You're supposed to I think the people in the class are supposed to bring dyno sheets.
I don't think
dyno.
Yeah, well, if they're asked, you're supposed to supply the dyno, but yeah, I don't know how strictly they're enforcing it because
last
you're
year.
saying, now, one thing to think about is though, like in
Steven,
your class,
last
there's
year, didn't they bring a dyno at the event?
yeah, and they said they're gonna dyno cars, and they got what was his name? He was in the Civic or no, the Honda Fit or something like that.
Oh, yeah. What's his name? Not Urban, not Lucas Urban, but what's his name? Yeah, he was.
I don't know. He got caught.
Right?
Yeah, he got caught adjusting on his laptop in the car, so they made him dyno and stuff like that. And he hasn't really. I haven't seen him back out there since then. But
no, he's been out.
Has he?
Yeah, I think. In fact,
who is that you're talking about?
Like the wind.
Sounds like they're talking about Jimmy.
That's it, Jimmy Underhill. Yeah.
Jimmy underhanded.
Jimmy underhanded.
The only thing about the dyno that they brought is there are a lot of cars that couldn't even get on it if they tried.
Yeah.
Just physically.
Physically, because the cars are too low.
Yeah. And the approach angle to that dyno was huge. So there are a lot of cars I know that wouldn't even clear it. I know the Z wouldn't clear it.
But the other thing is too is you got a car with a lot more power and torque, and it's a lot heavier too. Because what is your Z weight?
2300. So it's basically like a Miata.
Yeah. It's not only that, right? It's also the power underneath the torque curve, right? So if you have a very peaky horsepower machine, right? If you're making all your power up on the high end, people that have a torquey motor, it doesn't account for those people that have more power under the curve. And they may peak out at the same horsepower as you, but they've just got more power all the way around. That's why NASA actually does it a really good way. They make you take the average of so basically your peak horsepower, right? And then they'll make you take 1500 RPM plus and minus above that peak power. You take the power in that band and you average it out, and that's your power.
See, that sounds a lot more approachable, would be more balanced.
It totally is, and it's set up by NASA that's been doing racing organizations forever, right? I mean, they've been doing racing forever. PPI or Time Attack, it's just, they'll tell you themselves. It's just.
You mean Track Attack?
Sorry, Track Attack. It's quote unquote just for fun, but people take it really seriously. I mean,
Well, yeah, when you look at the rigs that show up, there are trailers there that are worth almost as much as people own houses, let alone the cars inside of them.
And there's same people that are doing that and taking Time Attack seriously don't even show up to SCCA or NASA events. So.
Well, they don't like it because
some of us do Siraj. Sorry, Vivek.
Some of them, don't like going because they know with all the upgrades they have on their car, they'd be in a crazy class.
Yeah,
but
that's where they have XSA and XSB and
yeah. And as messed up as SCCA is with that stuff, how strict it is, it somehow still works. When they moved those B Street cars down to DS, I still was competing with them. I just couldn't beat them anymore.
Only at altitude.
Yeah, that's true.
Altitude changes everything. If you go down to sea level, a lot of the cars that are competitive here and winning over here would not win because of forced induction.
Yeah, I feel like my car probably falls in that category. where it's like turbo and seems not to be affected by altitude really.
Yeah.
Well, the higher you go in elevation, the more efficient they become.
I don't know if they become more efficient.
Yeah, I
Well,
thought they
not-
still have
I mean,
power loss, just not as
I'm
much.
using the terminology wrong. Not more efficient.
Relatively competitive.
They become more competitive because like they're not losing as much power, right? The
It
turbo
also
system
depends
will
on the kind of turbo system. If it works off of absolute manifold pressure, then the turbo's going to dominate. If it's relative, they're still going to be down, 2 psi or something like that here, and it'll keep getting worse, but they're still going to have an advantage over the same NA car.
Correct.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at. Not the efficiency of the turbo itself.
No, and in fact, even the cars with the absolute manifold pressure reading on the electronic boost controller, if they end up having to spin the turbo outside of its efficiency window, it can actually hurt them.
Yeah, so one thing I do notice, like when I drive the FRS, like here, and I go back to Lincoln, like the car is completely different, right? If I take the
You got a
Evo,
little bit more torque.
if I drive the Evo here and I drive it in like I've driven it in lower altitude, the car feels almost identical. Like I don't
That's
even notice.
wild.
Like,
The Corvette's like a
3.1.
totally
There we
different
go.
car. My launch points down in Lincoln are I
That's
can
the
never
end of the
figure it
session.
out.
P3.
Oh, yeah, 'cause you got more power and more grip down there.
All right, folks,
oh, yeah.
here it
I
is.
mean,
we
here it's
are
like
1
2,000
minute.
Drop the clutch.
1 minute to grid, folks.
Make sure you guys have enough gas for the main. Change it. Don't forget to change it for the main.
I just leave it at 3.2 always. So.
Okay.
It's a long
Hopefully-
race, guys. Let's get through turn 1 okay.
3.1, right?
Yeah, I think 3.1 should be enough.
Yeah, 3.1 should be.
It-
It's
it's
25-minute
fine.
race, so.
You can't,
All right,
there's-
here we
there's
go.
Really, big gaps between like what you can do for fuel in this car, so.
But yeah, down at sea level, up here it's 2,000
The air
and
temp
drop
is
it.
69 Fahrenheit. E9.
Get
Okay,
ready.
Michael, stay calm. Focus. Floor it. Green, green, green.
The fuck?
On your right, clear right. Clear right, right
All right,
side.
big
You're in the
pile up
middle.
there.
Clear right.
Bumps.
Clear all round.
Watch out, guys. Spinning car, spinning car.
Kane is now in the lead.
Sorry, Siraj, that's all I have.
Jesus, I know.
That was the only remove I had.
Good
That
start,
completely
mate. Nice
killed
one.
my motor, so that sucked.
Take your fast repair.
Yeah, you get it back to the
Alright.
pits and do a fast repair.
I don't even think I could get
Alright.
it back to the pits.
It
Fucking
can
good.
tow, dude. It can tow.
You can tow it. Holy cow!
Wow, someone
That
did
is
a
weird.
kickflip.
Wow, you really are doing crazy stuff with your car, Ryan. I didn't see it all last race. Pretty cool.
Yeah, it
Well,
is really cool.
On your
I
left.
apologize, and let me know when you want by.
Still there.
Okay, there's a lot of. I've seen it plenty of times. on
Still
here.
there. Clear left.
Oh boy,
Oh boy. I'm
3
scared.
wide, you're in the middle. Clear left.
it should be.
On your right. Hold your line.
Somehow I didn't hit anything in all of that.
Hold your line. Clear all
Maybe don't
round.
be as excited next time, Steve.
Oh, watch out. Jesus.
That would have been almost exactly the same way that I hit Vivek.
Yeah. Sorry, Michael.
No worries.
Car right. Clear
I just
right.
let it roll back onto the apron.
16th place.
I think I have front aero damage.
Left side. Clear left.
Okay, apparently there's no fast repairs.
You are incredibly slow. Well, slower than usual.
Yeah, I'm understeering all over the place.
Oh yeah, your wing is missing, I believe.
Is it?
Let's
You
see.
hit head on. I mean, it's pretty
Yeah.
likely.
I did see yellow parts on the track.
Oh, it's hanging on. It's there.
There were yellow bits of
I
Skippy
can
on the
look
track
over
though,
thanks
for
to
sure.
VR, and it's there.
Oh, your right side is gone. Oh no, there it is. It's there.
Well, let's see if we can get back into our spot.
There is no fast repairs.
Yeah, there are.
You can't select it on the black box.
Fuel window F4.
I think I'm gonna go.
It's the last. It's the last checkbox. It says fast repair 255 remaining.
Oh, yeah, I just selected it.
Right side.
I
On your
need
line,
to
select
clear
recommend
right.
putting that in the file.
Yeah, you need to select. You got to select it before you
Well
stop.
done,
in your
Michael.
pit
Good
box.
pass. Eyes front.
Or before your toe is over, I guess in this case.
Yeah,
So
but you
Carl
can go
leaving
into
the
the
pits.
config file after this race and set it to default. Select that.
P12. Sector 1 is 2.6 seconds off the pace.
Okay, I got a new wing. Nice.
Damn, they are 7 seconds ahead, Ryan. That sucks.
Well, I'll
all,
stay behind you. Hopefully
all
we
kinds
can
of
draft.
drama. All right, dude. I just keep hearing your car crashing behind me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No,
I will
it's
fix
not your
this
fault.
next week. No, it is.
I guess in a way it is.
Indirectly.
All right, we got to get back into the top 10. Most points.
You're clear, Vivek. I'm not coming.
Yeah, this is gonna be a lot of traffic to work through safely.
On your left. Clear left. Car left. Still there. Clear left.
Carrying
10th
damage,
position.
Kevin.
I don't think he's here.
Nah, he's not in this chat.
Oh, well that makes sense. I'm like, pretty sure the track is getting hotter. It's 10 in the morning, so yeah, that would make sense.
All right, we come on. That was good. Got at least one, possibly two there.
On your right. Still there. Clear right.
Good work, mate. Keep it up. P9. All right, Michael. We'll need to pit to refuel by lap 20.
Car left. Hold your line. Clear left.
What's up, Trantastic?
What's going on?
Come on, that's the stuff.
Just looking at your pretty white car there, buddy.
Be a shame if something were to
Exactly.
happen to it.
Still can't break the 136.
No, that's it. I'm not catching Rob. He is faster.
Are you serious?
P8.
Hayden, you can't catch Rob?
He's 8 seconds ahead, and he's and gapping. So probably not, unless he fucks up.
Hey, Tran.
Pretty sure, Ash. I mean, submit.
Pulling away from the guy behind. The gap's now 1 seconds.
Follow my line, Tran.
Hopefully I have enough to finish.
Did anyone else get a notification that they have to get some fuel and by lap 20?
No. We won't hit lap 20.
Oh, okay.
That sounds like a crew chief thing, though.
It was crew chief.
Yeah.
You've just done a 133.72.
Now, because I was having to check up for crashes and stuff, Rob got out ahead early, and he's just putting in a few tenths faster laps, so.
The driver in front of us is Clark.
If you wreck, try not to leave your car on the racing line, please.
Any part of it.
Yeah, and if you're limping back to the pits, please do use the apron.
Ryan, I've got damage, so if you can get around, we'll work together to get up to those guys.
Sounds good. Yeah, this sucks. I had a 15-second penalty for apparently jumping the start somehow. So, I'm not gonna catch anybody.
The gap to Clark ahead is increasing. It's now 6.4.
Could always be worse, Botnik.
Thanks, Zach.
Why, what happened? Oh, you blew yourself up.
Nah, I didn't. Someone rear-ended me.
Ah, that sucks.
Never even heard of blowing one of these things up, like money shifting wise. I'm not sure it lets you.
Yeah, I don't think this lets you money.
I've done it plenty of times in the MX-5 though. When I got third place in the 24 hours of Nürburgring in the second split a couple of years ago, we replaced 2 engines, half an hour each.
Dang.
That's how much attrition there is in the Nürburgring 24 hours.
Vivek, are you in the McLaren orange one?
Yeah,
Yep.
that's him.
Nice.
Is that you in my mirrors?
Yes.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Papaya orange.
Brown on brown crime.
need to slow up so we can have a rematch.
Swing over
Turkey out
here.
last week. The Giuseppe boys.
I'm doing my best to just like keep it clean and not crash and just finish the race, and so
That's
far
actually
serving me well. I'm
Yeah,
not
there was
gonna
a good
fight
bit.
anybody too hard.
Good bit of attrition there on that first turn, or second,
Yeah.
third turn, whatever it was. Which I think happened at Lime Rock too.
Yeah, people forget about the cold tires on this car.
Okay, Michael,
Yeah.
the next car is
Well, it'll be the
Clark.
same thing on the MX-5s as well. They both got the new tires.
Oh, come on.
Hey, Mike.
Let's get this
Nice
thing.
yellow and blue paint job you have over there. Would be a shame if you had more yellow.
Now you're really going to be trading paints, eh?
Exactly. Literally.
My my livery is still avant-garde mode. It's because they changed the car at some point. Mine was made for the old one. Like how the panels don't line up and shit. I don't know. My livery's all fucked up.
How the hell is he getting away from me?
That's your quickest lap.
Where has he got it close enough to get a...
Man, you're getting through that section good, Michael.
Which section is that? The second one?
Right there coming onto the bacon, Keltner, I was talking.
What's that?
Yeah. Need to specify on the Michaels.
Yeah,
you
sorry.
need to be more clear. Yeah, use last names preferably.
Yeah, I did that with the Aarons. I keep forgetting to do it with the Mikeys.
No, I'm right behind you, Steven.
I can tell, like I think I get you in like turns 1 and 2, but everywhere else you're just slightly faster than me. I feel like I have damage.
You can if you yeet the curbs too hard and slam the undercarriage, I've noticed that it does slow you down.
It does? Really?
Yeah, I think so. At least
Okay.
that was my
The
experience.
ride height adjustment.
Doing the week 13 races, I did a few
that
of
was
them
a
with this
133,
combo, and
128.
yeah, that's what I noticed. I was only going like 109, 108 or so coming into the back straight chicane. After a while, should be, I don't know, 114, 115 maybe. I haven't looked in a while.
I definitely make up time on you on that corner. I was gonna say, that's a nice red paint job.
It would be a shame.
I need a little bit more black on it. Is anybody else's car getting loose, getting into that last chicane under braking?
Probably the track is warming up.
Yeah, I'm
Probably more to do with your braking and the bias that you have, though. Or slash, drive style.
Yeah, I used to be able to kind of like slide it in there a little bit. Now the rear end's getting further and further out from me, so it's like scary.
Yeah.
Fuck that up that time. Shit, that's normally one of my better corners.
The gap behind is now 5.2. That was 132.85. That's your fastest lap today.
Yeah, they're up.
Getting close to drafting distance.
Thank you, Kevin.
Yeah, I'm scared getting into that chicane now.
As you should be.
Be scared. Do it.
You should be terrified.
Yeah, going over that sausage curb is risky business. And cutting it is
Time
like
was
a 5
133
second
and
penalty.
13. Okay, Michael, that's good consistency. Keep it up. The car in front is Clark.
Man, I'm trying to catch Herring, but he's putting in some good laps, man.
Nothing like taking yourself out with 5 minutes to go.
How about taking yourself out with 1 minute to go?
By the time I get done towing, I'll be right there to do it.
What I'm hearing is I get a position back. I think the gap between me and the next person is like 60 seconds.
Nope, here you go. Right on by. There you went, right on by me.
You getting a little squirrely, Steven?
Yeah, the car's getting loose, and I
That
turned
lap
it in
time
where I
was
want to there.
133.03.
No trouble.
The thing is, I think if I could figure it out, I could be quick, but I haven't figured it out yet.
The gap behind is now 4.7 seconds.
God damn it, Herring. Make a mistake so I can catch up to you.
This is where I'm wishing I left the bar at 6.
1 gallon remaining.
Mine's at 7 actually.
Car responds really well to trail braking.
Yeah, mine's getting a little too responsive with that.
Go ahead, Hayden.
There's a spun car on the chicane, just so you guys know.
Which one? The
far back, the back straight one, not the very last
Kevin.
one.
Okay.
That lap was 133.00.
Oh no! Oh, Nezra! No!
Come on, we only got a couple laps.
What happened, Herring?
I don't know.
Mess up?
Thanks, Russell. Kevin, I won't blame you if you wreck me out.
Blue flag's not showing.
Yeah, something's wrong with my car. I'm not even having to shift to fifth hardly anymore.
Thank you, Kevin.
Did you send it sideways across any of the sausage curbs?
I caught one a little. I didn't like send it sideways, but I caught one a little bit more than I wanted to earlier.
Gotcha. Yeah, probably is part of it. And if you just hit him too hard and it slant on when you come back down off of it and it slams against the pavement, it beats it up and you lose top speed.
That's probably what happened to me.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I was only in one of the races this weekend. I was only going like 109 coming into the back straight chicane. So I was like 6 miles an hour down.
God, Rob must be bored up there.
Right?
Yeah, Rob is murdering me. I gave like somewhere when he was around 9 seconds ahead, I just was like, all right, I'm just gonna chill. Not gonna push it for a dude I'm never gonna catch.
So how fast are you going into the back?
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
That lap?
Yeah.
115.
Oh wow. Yeah.
I was like just kind of talking. I was just talking about it as I was coming in.
Yeah. Then I've definitely got aero then issues.
Hey, Michael, mind if I get around here?
Don't let him by, Michael.
Car left.
Rock on.
Hold your line. Clear left.
I like how Ryan added to it. He's like, wreck him.
Okay, Michael, you've got about 4 laps of fuel left. White flag, 1 more to go. That lap was at 134.00.
Whoa.
Wow, I think I was really, really close to hitting the concrete wall coming onto the oval the first time, last lap. That would have been hilarious if I just knocked my wheel off and Santel and Ryan just went right past me.
I mean, feel free.
Oh, you talk about the inside, the left one?
Yeah, when you're going.
I almost just got it too. Woo.
Yeah, me too, actually.
Yeah. You gotta make the last one your best.
Go ahead and go around, Zach.
Nice win, Rob.
Thanks, man. Nice job, dude. Fireworks.
Yeah, I was telling
Rob, you're a freak. That's actually one of my worst tracks for the Skippy.
Oh, are those fireworks?
That doesn't
That's kinda
instill
cool.
confidence in us.
In here.
Man. Nice race. That was quick, Rob.
Yeah, I was telling them on the Discord.
Yellow flag, caution.
Alrighty.
Just gave up around 9 seconds.
P7. That's the end of the race. Bad luck, mate.
Yeah, luck.
I hit the wall a couple times. Just not hard enough to really bend anything.
Oh yeah, I
could
can
have had a
see.
chance.
I can see in the replay. I got like, my left control arm's bent and my left front fender's bent.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Oh, it was you that hit me?
Steven, your damage probably resulted from you pushing my butthole in.
Is that you talk about in the first corner there?
Well, that's a tight one.
Yeah, I was given the space and all of a sudden, like, you shot up. I don't know if somebody you got loose or somebody pushed you up wide in front. Like, I was on your right side, and all of a sudden you shot up on the other side.
All right, well, let's bring it back around to the bit.
I can't view the replay for some reason, but
Almost got you at the end.
I know. I saw you going up.
Dude, you were like 4 seconds ahead, and it was pretty consistent for a lap or two, and then you just folded.
Yeah.
I think one more lap I might have gotten it.
I bet you would have. I kept jumping between 134 and 135 lap times.
All right, folks. Well, we are going to
I was running
switch over.
pretty consistent mid 133s towards the end there.
Pit lane
Okay, yeah,
speed
you
limit
would've
is
gone, sure.
40 miles per hour.
I had a 132 every single lap after.
All right, so muting the chat there and turning this down just a hair. In fact, let's go ahead and let's pause this. So looks like we had pretty good night. Got a 4th place and a 7th place with a little bit of an incident in the second race. Should be pretty good for the points. And I think otherwise, pretty good night as far as staying out of trouble. So I am going to close this one down, start up the second event, and hopefully you'll move right over there. So anyway, thanks for watching. And as always, here's the end card.
Hey guys, Michael here. Hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, go ahead and click that like button. Click on the planetherring logo to subscribe to the channel. Let us know what you think about the video in the comments below. And as always, thanks for watching. Hope to see you again soon.